Right, embarrassment. I'd like to start with a little bit of a fact. No one's mentioned this. Embarrassment is very subjective. In addition, no one ever gets embarrassed by a lie. It's only the truth that embarrasses them when they've told a lie. So I think that proves that the best thing to do is be honest. So I'm going to be honest. When I was 3 years old, I nearly died. Now, I am the eldest son. Do you know how much pressure that places on someone anyway when you've got a mother who can only be described as an overprotective, overzealous, over-enthusiastic nutter? Yeah, not only did I nearly die when I was 3 years old, I nearly died when I was 8 years old as well, because there was a very large lump in my chest that was pushing in on my esophagus, which might have explained why I was turning purple, because my heart stopped beating for 30 seconds at a time. Now, you're wondering where I'm going, and I am obviously conscious of the fact that you're thinking this is a little bit of an unbelievable story, isn't it? Well, unfortunately, it's the truth. And here's the embarrassing thing. Mummy wanted her brave little soldier to get some recognition for his bravery as an 8-year-old. And she chose the obvious way to do it, which is telling complete and random, total fucking strangers about my life story as a 9-year-old, and then to prove that I'd gone through this operation, she would make me lift my shirt off to show off the scars. Yeah, now that's embarrassing, isn't it? That's embarrassing. Shit, for fuck's sake, revenge porn is the least of my fucking worries. For fuck's sake, if you've got an embarrassing photo of me, that's fine, put it online. I will just go and tweet it out with your phone number and a mark out of 10. Anyway, like I say, you know, embarrassment. You go through something like that every day as a child, it kind of removes the ability to be embarrassed for the rest of your life. So, I would just like to acknowledge that I actually do feel embarrassment on other people's behalves occasionally. Now, I'm a football fan. I watched Brazil beaten 7-1 by Germany very recently. That was embarrassing. Now, for the non-football fans, let's come up with an equivalent. This was the equivalent of Richard Dawkins going on to Newsnight to have an argument with a Christian, only to find out that the Christian is actually God. Okay? And as he goes hurtling downtown, God is there going, that will serve you right for using my name when you come and not believing in me, you atheist fuck! I mean, really, you know, I was embarrassed watching that game. The last time I was party to that much of a humiliation, I was in a rubber suit and a gas mask and having several gallons of bodily liquid ejected all over me. This is interesting. Potentially tell the audience the truth and then watch them kind of being embarrassed about the fact that they wanted me to know the truth. Oh, please don't tell me that's true. Please don't tell me that. Well, all I'd say is I did end up that night, like the Brazil team, being fucked by Germans. I don't care, it's the truth. But, you know, it's an embarrassment. Like I say, it's a really subjective concept. And the one thing we can all agree on is that we've all got an embarrassing crush.
Yes.
We've all got an embarrassing crush. That one crush that means the world to you, but you don't necessarily think other people are going to understand it. Now, believe you me, Brad Pitt, he can fuck off. George Clooney, he can fuck off. One Direction, they can fuck off. Put me in a lift with Alex Deakin, the BBC weatherman. And his colleagues, actually, Matt Taylor and Thomas Schaffernacker. I can guarantee there will be more than 30 minutes of heavy downpour. But the worst one is a friend of mine ripped the piss out of me solidly for 2 weeks after I revealed that, you know, Alex Deakin is my ideal man. And about a week later, he'd obviously had a moment of clarity and he felt he had to kind of be honest himself. And he texted me a picture of Ray Fiennes. He goes, "This is my you know, embarrassing crush. Well, Ray Fiennes, he's not that bad looking, is he? You know, he's got something about him. And apparently he was a bit of a sex addict, which is what broke up his first marriage. So you kind of think, well, hey, get in. But he texted me a picture of Ray Fiennes from Schindler's List. And he goes, is that wrong? Let me think about that. Yes! It probably fucking is! Most embarrassing thing was I found out 2 weeks later he had a thing for me. And he's like, seriously mate, all you have to do, if you want me to wear an SS uniform and treat you like shit, buy me a gym. Anyway, I'd love to say you've been a great audience, but that would be a massive fucking lie.